Hi all. I wanted to take some time and talk about Swathi Thirunal Maharaja and his music. A prolific composer in many languages and composition types, his compositions cover a wide variety of ragams, including some Hindustani ragams as well. And by composition types, one needs no mention about Jatiswaram, Swarajati, Tillanas, Ragamalikas, Javalis, Padams, Kirtanams, etc. He served the kingdom of Travancore, the only kingdom in the world where the country belongs to the god, and thus aptly named as God's own country. Being a Padmanabha Dasa, one of the most striking features his compositions had was Pariyayavachya Mudra, or the Padamudra, for different meanings of the word lotus. Thus, his mudras are Jalajanabha, Padmanabha, Kamalanabha, Saroruhanabha, Sarasijanabha, etc. And one needs no mention about the lyrical beauty of his compositions. Well versed in poetry, dramaturgy, and musicology, his works encompasses a wide variety of creativity and emotions. To give an overview of his compositions and his composition types, let me start off with his slokas in Sanskrit. The history of Trivandrum is beautifully described in the work Syanandura Puranam. And Trivandrum being the city where I was born, so it describes the ancient city so well, and I have witnessed through temple and his works the beauty of it. The temple rituals of Lord Padmanabha Swami temple is described in Ulsava Varnana Prabandham, where he describes how and when to conduct the festivals, the rules and regulations of it. The Navabhakti philosophy of our ancient Bhakti rituals are described through his Bhakti Manjari. Consisting of many slokas, he has beautifully portrayed the Navabhakti forms such as Kirtanam, Sakhyam, Padasevanam, etc. The next two works are like a dance drama operas or storytelling. Ajomilo Upakyanam, consisting of 23 hymns and 9 songs. It talks about a Brahmin who goes behind worldly pleasures and then realizes the mistake and then chants God's name. Similarly, Kuchelo Upakyanam is a story of Sudama visiting Krishna. The rhythmic structure of Kuchelo Upakyanam is so beautifully done. Moving on to Padams and Javalis, most of his Padams were written in Malayalam. Through his Padams, he portrays the devotion towards Lord Padmanabha. And there are 3 types of emotions in it. The Nayaka Nayaki Bhavam, where the Nayaka is Lord Padmanabha and Nayaki is Maharaja Swathi Thirunal. And then there is Sakhi and Nayaki, where through Sakhi, the Nayaki sends a message to Lord Padmanabha. And the third one is Nayaki actually complaining to Sakhi that she is awaiting for Lord Padmanabha and he has not yet arrived. The Padams are very rich in lyrics and so beautifully written, and it expresses the love and devotion towards the Supreme God. Moving on to Varnams, there are 21 Varnams of 2 categories. There are 2 Tala Varnams and 19 Chaukakala Varnams. The Chaukakala Varnams has a Pallavi, Anupallavi and Charanam and is lyrically rich. Many popular Varnams exist like the Kamboji Varnam and the Shankarabharanam Varnam. There are 5 Tillanas described in the biography of Swathi Thirunal by Semmangudi Srinivas Iyer. Bhupalam, Dhanasri are the popular ones. 4 Ragamalikas are attributed to him. The one being Kamala Jasya, where he describes the 10 incarnations of Lord Vishnu. The second being Pannagendra Shayana, where he describes the beauty of Shayanam of Lord Padmanabha through 8 units of time and 8 ragams, starting off with Shankarabharanam and then ending with Bhupalam. So both the Ragamalikas, unlike the old Ragamalika structure, employs something called Magudaswara Prayoga, where the last note of the preceding ragam is twisted slightly and helps the singer to sing the next ragam. There are 2 dance Ragamalikas also mentioned. The Kriti Bhavayami Raghuramam actually was written only in Saveri and then later changed to Ragamalika by Semmangudi Srinivas Iyer after seeking permission with the royal family. Lastly, I wanted to talk to you about two group kritis closely associated with the temple, the Ulsava Sampradaya kritis and the Navaratri kritis. Both set of kritis were written for the temple rituals. Navaratri and the Ulsavam, the biannual festival conducted in the temple. The Navaratri kritis have a good history behind it. Kamba Ramayanam, written by Kambar, used to worship goddess Saraswati in Padmanabhapuram, the old capital of Travancore. When the capital was shifted to Anantapuram during the reign of Swathi Thirunal, as promised by the royal family, the idol of goddess Saraswati used to be brought by foot from Padmanabhapuram to Thiruvananthapuram every year. And as part of the Navaratri festival, the temple musicians used to start the day with Todaya Mangalam, followed by Paripahi Ganatipa in Saveri Raga. The Navaratri kritis are 9 in number, of which the first 6 are attributed to goddess Saraswati and the last 3 are attributed to goddess Parvati. Unlike the 9 Vibhakti forms seen in Muthuswami Dikshita's kriti, the 2 Vibhaktis that we see in Navaratri kritis are Sambodhana Vibhakti and Prarthana Vibhakti. That is, all the kritis have Pahi Mam or Mam Pahi, where I bow before the goddess. The Ulsava Sampradaya kritis are 42 slokams and 12 songs. It starts with Mohanam and ends with Saurashtra. On the day of the Ulsavam, Pankaja Lochana in Ragam Kalyani is played in Nagaswaram. And early morning, Deva Gandhari is sung describing the 10 incarnations of Lord Vishnu. If one hasn't visited the Padmanabha Swami temple in Trivandrum, I would recommend them doing so during the festival season. One can actually witness and hear the sweet kritis of the Ulsava Sampradaya through Nagaswaram and through the temple musicians, and as well as the Navaratri kritis sung usually at the evening concert time. So if you see, Travancore was also rich with music like the Tanjore and the Vijayanagar kingdom. Thanks to Maharaja Swathi Thirunal, we still can enjoy all his beautiful compositions through his renditions. Thank you.